Thank you, Anna Maria. I'm gonna be short now and spare you a long summary. I think it's very clear from what we've said what our assessment looks like. It is very impressive where the region stands in terms of what it has achieved in the past and its ambitions for the future. But this wouldn't be the real world if there weren't also challenges. The region isn't harvesting sustainable energy solutions at their full potential. And it would be great if it did so for many reasons that we're presenting in the report: socioeconomic reasons, environmental reasons, energy security reasons, and there are certainly others. In moving forward, we have identified two high impact areas in the electricity sector that we hope to start working on later in the year. These are clearly not the only areas that do need work. Particularly transportation is an area where all countries, including Costa Rica, are far from developing the solutions that are necessary to become sustainable economies, but we know that there's good ongoing projects out there, and these are the two ones that we would like to contribute to. The first one is how to expand access to energy in underserved communities through distributed renewable energy and through the sustainable use of fuel wood. Central America cannot afford, in our view, to treat leña and to treat the unavailability of modern energy services anymore as a marginal project. There's two indicators of poverty. One is the low level of electrification in certain regions of Central America, and the other one is the use of traditional biomass. All Central American countries do have goals for reducing firewood use, but there is a lack of a coherent strategy. And each country does know what it needs. The technologies are available, from fuel-efficient cook stoves and liquefied petroleum to more sustainable use of biomass, but there is a lack of coordinated action in this area. The second area is small and large scale grid connected electricity and also off-grid and mini-grid and microgrid as renewable technologies to reverse the growth in fossil fuel generated electricity and meet the future demands through renewables and energy efficiency measures and smart grid solutions rather than through increases in very costly fossil fuels. So this is a little PR in the end, and hopefully you've liked what you've heard, and if that's the case, we really want to be in touch with you. So here's, you find more information on this project on our website, the Worldwatch website that you find there. We have a blog that is called Revolt, where we're regularly updating on insights on the project, where we're presenting our launches, where a video that has been filmed here today will be found. And we have a YouTube channel where we have interviewed Hugo and many other experts throughout the region, and you can find those interviews and what they had to say about the issues we're dealing with on YouTube. Finally, and that's really the very final point I'm making, we're currently looking for reviewers of the draft of our report. So if you are a country representative or the promoter of a certain technology, if you're an academic expert working on the issues that we are working on, or a project developer or an investor, and it is important to you that we have the latest information on your country or your technology at hand, or if you want to make sure that our analysis really hits the right spots and identifies the problems that you're dealing with every day, and if you want to make sure that we're coming through the right recommendations, throughout this 1.5-year project we have really built on your expertise, and I want to really very much thank you for that. And if you haven't talked to us before and you think you have an important message to share, then please see us. You see to the very left here, if you wonder who this gentleman is that hasn't spoken yet, you see really the real driving power behind this project, Adam Dolezal. Please see him over cocktails, or Anna Maria or myself. And outside we have a wonderful colleague, Cynthia Alfaro, sitting, who is a fellow in this project, working here from Costa Rica, and she collects business cards and your names if you want to be in touch with us and if you want to volunteer as a reviewer of this report. Thank you very much again to EEP for inviting us, and to CDKN for the joint support in this project, and thank you for staying here so long with us.